put on their helmet and just start cruising. It's awesome. It's one of the best feelings in the world. It's like, I don't know, it's nothing like fighting, but riding is good.
Yeah. Get away from it all. Another thing that we noticed and MMA fans noticed was a crazy new action figure that was naked that was created of you that you shared a picture of on Instagram. Now, you asked the question of why would you do this to me? Have you gotten a response? Is it safe to say you won't be buying it for the family this coming Christmas?
Well, to be honest, mate, my lawyer friend is messaging these Chinese company and just letting them know how I feel. It's not a good thing to make dolls up when you don't have the permission to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll sort it out. A short letter will fix it up. Ain't no problems with that.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a bizarre figure. What was your reaction when you initially saw it, and how did you find it? How was it actually brought to your attention? How did you find out that this thing even existed?
Well, to be honest, when a fan messaged it and he goes, "Have you seen this 12-inch figure?" And I didn't even know. I said, "What? What are you talking about?" I had a look because I'm kind of active on my page. And then when he messaged me, I had a look and I was like, "Oh my God, what is this rubbish, man?" So you got this guy. He's got detachable hands. I didn't even. To be honest, I don't know if that's a real doll, but that's what he said to me. And he said it's got detachable hands. It's got a freaking 5-inch dick, which is not, it's not good for me. It should be at least 9 inches. At least it should be 9 inches. Fucking 5 inches, man. I mean 5. It's disgusting. So I was like, wait a minute. Well, if the hands are detachable, why wouldn't you give me a detachable dick? I can put on bigger ones. And anyway, I was just having a laugh with it. He said, yeah. But you know what? I got my mate onto it, and then we'll be sorting it out soon. So I think it's a Chinese company that does it.
Yeah.
Imagine it just becomes massive in China. It just becomes one of the best-selling toys over there. That would be some trouble. Now, let's talk about the big fight.
A sex doll.
Yeah. You just become a huge celebrity in China. You don't even realize it until 10 years from now when you go up there and it's everywhere. But anyway, before we get to this big fight with Derrick Lewis at UFC New Zealand, we want to get your thoughts on last weekend's title defense where Stipe was able to quickly beat JDS to retain his title. What did you think about the way he was able to do it?
Oh, well, I only watched the highlights of it, and I think, I think Stipe is a clean fighter. I don't think he's cheating. I think he's a great champion, and I underestimated him. I made a lot of mistakes when I fought him, and he deserves to keep the bout. He's worked hard for the bout, and I mean, the fight that I saw, the highlights I saw, was kind of a decline for JDS. I thought he would come back a lot stronger, but who knows? They're both great fighters. They both beat me, so I can't really complain about it. You know what I mean? And then. All I can say is, that was a great fight, and the better man won.
Yeah, and we know that you had some tough circumstances regarding your weight cut leading into your fight with Stipe in Adelaide. Is that sort of a rematch that you're gunning for, that you want, assuming you do beat Derrick in New Zealand?
Well, I'd like the rematch with JDS and Stipe, both of them, because I'd like a rematch of both those guys. All the guys I've lost. I mean, I lost the rematch against Alistair Evans, but everyone knows he's a fucking cheating cocksucker anyway. So. That's the problem these days. The problem these days is they're all on fucking steroids, and 80% of them need to be fucking checked. I don't think Derrick Lewis is a cheater. He hasn't been caught before, and and he's still in the top 10. So I'm excited about. He's above me now, so I mean I'm looking forward to try and keep relevant in the division and put myself a little bit higher if I beat Derrick Lewis. You know what I mean?
And I mean, a lot of fans are really excited about this one. We know there's a big buzz from Australia, New Zealand, and around the world with this one. Derrick has been able to do some great things in the octagon. He's an exciting fighter. When you look at this matchup, how do you what do you see your advantages here, and how do you rate what he's been able to do in the UFC so far? A lot of people sort of see him as a bit of a brawler. What's your sort of analysis on him?
Well, I mean, I don't have nothing bad to say about Derrick Lewis. I mean, he's not the first main point is he's not a steroid head. Well, I don't know of any. He hasn't been caught. But it's even. It's going to be an even fight, and that's the main thing about it. I mean, my biggest thing is about it being even, him not being on the juice. And the next thing about him is he took his life from a negative to a positive like me. He's had a bad childhood. Things have gone wrong for him, but he's used fighting to change his life like I have. So, I mean, I can't say anything bad, but give him props. So, in the end, he's pretty similar to me in the end.
What would you say is your prediction for the fight, Mark? From you obviously have a lot of respect for him, from everything that you see from him, and you say it's very even. How do you see this one going?
Well, I need to win this fight. So regardless of respect, I'm going to go and try and put his head outside the octagon. I'm going to try and knock him out, of course. That's just the game plan. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm just going to go and hurt him and put him out and then move on.